To be a witness, you must first witness something before you testify. So he's testifying now, the same one who didn't believe, and he is the Messiah. Praise his name. Hallel Adonai. Now, and teaching is very great and awesome. We're going to go over to Acts 10:16. Done 3 times, and immediately the vessel was received up into heaven. Now, while Kepha, that's interpreted as Peter, was very perplexed in himself what the vision which he had seen might mean. Behold, the men who were sent by Cornelius, having made inquiry of Shimon's house, stood before the gate and called and asked whether Shimon, who was surnamed Kepha, that's a surname, that's Peter, was lodging there. While Kepha thought about the vision, the Spirit said, the Ruach, said to him, behold, 3 men seek you, but arise, get down, and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them. Kepha went down to the men, and behold, and said, behold, I am he whom you see. Why have you come? They said, Cornelius, a centurion, a righteous man, and one who fears Elohim, and well spoken of by all the nation of the YAWHEW, that's Jews, was directed by a holy angel to invite you to his house and to listen to what you say. So he called them in and lodged them. On the next day, Kepha arose and went out with them, and some of the brothers from YAWHEW, Joppa, accompanied him. Now, I want you to know that this man Peter had a custom, right? He had a way of operating. He wouldn't eat with other nations that were not Jews, because it was against the law. It was against their way of doing things. So the Father had to reveal it to him, right? For him to get the go ahead to do it. This is how steadfast this is how steadfast Kepha was in his walk. He was so steadfast, you couldn't move him, you couldn't convince him that he should eat with other men or other nations. Only Elohim. You have some people like that say, I won't go, only Elohim can make me. You have some blasphemers who say, not even Elohim can make me do it. Got some blasphemers. But Elohim gave him the go ahead, and he went. And continuing this now. On the next day, they entered into Syria. Cornelius was waiting for them, having called together his relatives and his near friends. When it happened that Kepha entered, Cornelius met him, fell down at his feet, and worshipped him. He worshipped him now. Listen to this. He's so excited to see him now. In Revelation, John did it. John worshipped an angel. We're not to worship angel, not to worship man. He fell down. Now this is the humility of the thing now. But Kepha raised him up. He raised him up, saying, stand up. I myself am also a man. We are men. As he talked with him, he went in and found many gathered together. He said to them, you yourselves know how it is an unlawful thing for a man who is YAWHEW to join himself or come to one of another nation. You hear that? It's against it. But Elohim has shown me that I shouldn't call any man unholy or unclean. Right? Don't call any man unholy or unclean. He can change. Therefore also I came without complaint. When I was sent for, I asked, therefore, why did you send for me? You see, then the law was for the discipline of them until the promise came now. Now, the Waymaker came now and teach us all of that now. Cornelius said, 4 days ago, I was fasting unto this hour, and at the ninth hour I prayed in my house, and behold, a man stood before me in bright clothing, bright clothing. That's an angel. And said, Cornelius, your prayer is heard, and your gifts to the needy are remembered in the sight of Elohim. You see, he was doing all of this praying, giving, but he didn't understand. He didn't know. Send therefore to YAWHEW and summon Shimeon, who is surnamed Kepha. Shimon, who is surnamed Kepha. He lodges in the house of Shimon, a tanner by the seaside. When he comes, he will speak to you. Therefore I sent to you at once, and it was good you to come. Now therefore we are all here present in the sight of Elohim, to hear all things that have been commanded you by Elohim. Kepha opened his mouth and said, truly, he was listening to him. Now he's speaking now. Truly I perceive that Elohim doesn't show favoritism. Doesn't show favoritism. Whatsoever class or creed doesn't show favoritism. But in every nation, he who fears him and works righteousness is acceptable to him.